Hello everybody, my name is Sarah, also known as Weight Watcher Cape Cod Woman on YouTube. And today are a bunch of goodies that I either recently purchased in a grocery haul or I have here, and I just wanted to show you what I do with the things, how I eat my food, and just to give you some tips and pointers on what works for this Weight Watcher. Anyway, I'll start off with two different pasta sauces that I love, and there's a little bit of a difference in the points just so you can see. One of the things was last fall, Stop & Shop, also Giant brand, came out with a pumpkin sauce, and it is delicious. And I find that I am now adding a can of pumpkin to my tomato sauce. It really just adds some oomph. I love anything veggies, since coming to Weight Watchers especially. And so 1/2 cup of this pumpkin pasta sauce is 3 points. Okay. The next pasta sauce that I love, usually I make my own, but I love this because it is spicy red pepper, and 1/2 cup of this is 1 point. And it's got some zing, and 1/2 cup for 1 point is great. I will have it on my spaghetti squash. I love spaghetti squash. So that's like a meal for 1 point. But what I would do is I buy ground turkey, and I scramble it up and put it in the freezer. And then I can measure out 1 ounce for 1 point and add that to this. And I could plump it up even further with some steamed broccoli and have a 2-point dinner, which is absolutely fabulous for me because I love a lot of food. I'm kind of hungry girl as well as Weight Watcher, and I like to make the biggest bang for my buck with my 26 points that I can spend each day. I wanted to show you, this is what I have every single night, and I build around it. This is my salad. Okay, when people say they have a big honking salad, this is my big honking salad. It is chopped romaine, and then I have one of those choppers, and I put celery and carrots on one side, and this is Granny Smith apple on the other side. And we're up to 0 points. Then I add 1 level tablespoon of blue cheese. Okay, so that's 1 point. To that, I add 1 tablespoon of this. This is the Bolthouse balsamic vinaigrette. You find it in the produce section at Giant, at Stop & Shop. Haven't seen it at Shaw's or Star's. But yes, Stop & Shop and Giant. 2 tablespoons are 1 point, but I only take 1 tablespoon, which equals 0 points. So that's pretty good. And then with that, I add 1/2 tablespoon of the olive oil. And that is 2 points by Weight Watcher calculation. A whole tablespoon is 3 points, but 2 teaspoons, or 1/2 of a tablespoon, actually 1½ teaspoons, is 2 points. And there's the olive oil that they suggest that you have every day. So I add that to my big honking salad right here, and that is 3 points. Okay, actually, yes, the olive oil is 1 point. No, the olive oil is 2 points. The Bolthouse 1 tablespoon is 0 points, and the crumbled blue cheese is 1 point. So for 3 points, I have this delicious salad to begin with. If I added that to the pumpkin squash with the Classico spicy red pepper sauce, with 1 ounce of crumbled turkey in that, that would be a 5-point dinner. And I'm full. It's great. Okay. Another one of my staples is the fat-free Greek yogurt. This is 1/2 cup, and it is 2 points. A whole cup would be 3 points, but I find a half a cup satisfies me with all the protein in it. And there are days that I will add blueberries or raspberries. 0 points and 0 points. And sometimes to it I will add 1 level tablespoon of slivered almonds. And I can add that to it. 1 level tablespoon is 1 point. So you can have this for 2 points, add this for 1, add your 3 berries. It's a nice little snack for 3 points. That's one option. Another thing that I do with my fat-free Greek yogurt are the 2 PB2s. We've got the chocolate and we've got the peanut butter. And 2 tablespoons of either are 1 point. So I find that I'm happy with just 1 tablespoon mixed in to the fat-free Greek yogurt. Delicious. Again. Another thing that I do with the peanut butter flavor PB2 is I'll take 1 tablespoon of this, mix it with the, it says a tablespoon of water, but I go real slow with that because sometimes it ends up watery, and I stuff celery. What a great little treat for 1 point. I love it. It's filling, it's satisfying. This PB2 is the best. It is the best. So that's another option that I do for my lunches. Another thing that I enjoy are the graham crackers. I like my Grammies. And 2 squares are satisfying. And 4 squares are 3 points. Okay, so you've got your 3 points that you're building on. I can take this and some of the PB2, either the chocolate or the peanut butter flavor, and I can have a nice little snack for 4 points. I could add sliced bananas to that, or for real decadence that I like, I could add 1 tablespoon of marshmallow fluff. 1 tablespoon. And that is 1 point for 1 tablespoon. And it's kind of like a version of a Fluffernutter. Delicious. Another thing that I can add to my graham crackers that just gives a little bit of sweetness, also toast, bagels, English muffins, is 1 tablespoon of jams. Most are about the same. 1 tablespoon has 45 calories and is 1 point. And sometimes a half a tablespoon will do it for me. So that's 0 points. So that's a good deal, and you can get the sweetness going. And another thing, and I left it upstairs, I forgot to bring it, is it is Greek yogurt cream cheese. So you'll find it in the dairy section, like where you find the Tempty whipped cream cheese, and I can't think of what the points are, but look for it. It is Greek yogurt cream cheese, and it's delicious. And it's like 1 tablespoon has a point, I think, maybe 2 tablespoons, but you'd have to look that up. Another thing that I could add to my graham crackers and add to the PB2 are these Ghirardelli mini milk chocolates. And 132 of these have 2 points, 70 calories. So 61 of these, or 66 of them, excuse me, have 1 point. So you could put these on the PB2, on the graham cracker, and have a nice little snack. Stick it in the toaster oven for a second or two. Oh, divine. And kills all those sugar cravings that used to involve things like whole cakes for me, sleeves of cookies, all those sort of things. Another thing that I usually like to eat my calories, eat my points. I don't like to spend my 26 points on beverages. But sometimes I pack one of these cans in my lunch. And 1 can is 1 point. And it's a great thing if you're not a big veggie eater, but you do like some liquid with your meal. So the V8 Original is great. 1 can, 1 point. A great bargain for my 26 points. 2 types of crackers that I like. This one is kimchi. It is put out by Food Should Taste Good. 1 ounce of these is 12 chips, and 12 chips are 4 points. Now, I don't necessarily want to spend 4 points on 12 chips, but 6 chips for 2 points, I could do that. And this is an interesting chip. In it are dried cabbage, onions, garlic, and red bell peppers. Okay? And 1 gram of fiber, 2 grams of protein, 2 grams of calcium. But they're kind of fun. They're different. I find them in the Whole Foods sections of regular grocery stores. My other one that I really love is the Food Should Taste Good Harvest Pumpkin. And these are 12 chips are 4 points, 6 chips are 2 points. I kind of like that. And I will count out the 6 chips, put them in a baggie, pack them for lunch, and into the lunch with that for a treat will be the Holy Guacamole. I love these. The guacamole is so satisfying, that little bit of fat in the avocado. It is so good for you as well. 3 points for a tub. It's delicious. Sometimes I bring it and just eat it with a spoon. Other times I bring the little crackers and enjoy it with like a tablespoon of fat-free sour cream. 2 tablespoons are 0 points. You can't beat that. So this is 100 calories in the little cup. They come in lots of different flavors. You can get a much bigger box than this at BJ's, and I'm sure it's a lot cheaper too. 3 grams of fiber in 1 little tub, plus a whole bunch of good things for you. 1 gram of protein. And so this is the good fat that they always talk about, this and olive oil. And so I find this is a totally satisfying lunch when I have this with the chips and sometimes the fat-free sour cream. And then I also add to this, it's another great thing, is salsa. I love hot salsa. And I feel like I'm burning calories as I eat it. 0 points for this as well. And so I have all these little containers, and I just pack my little lunch with all my little treats. And I find the things that take me a long time to eat, when I'm having lunch, they tend to get to my full button, which I never really recognized before, Weight Watchers, but now I can. And I'll have this. And then when I add like my my grapes or an apple or an orange to all of those, the chips and the salsa and the guacamole, it's like a party, and it takes a while to eat, and it is very, very satisfying. The one thing that I've learned from Weight Watchers is not to be deprived, to just enjoy my food, okay? Here are 2 other things that are staples in my diet. The Near East rice pilaf and the quinoa. And the Near East rice pilaf, when it's prepared with the butter or oil and the water, is 1 cup is 6 points. It's way too expensive for me, but a half a cup for 3 points is great. And if you've ever seen a half a cup of the Near East on your plate, you'll go, wow, looks like a cup, but it's only a half a cup, and it's 3 points. And to tell you the truth, I make it dry. I don't make it with the oil or the butter. And I don't feel deprived, and it works. And if I absolutely positively had to have it, I'd make it without the oil or butter, and I would add like a teaspoon of the whipped Land O'Lakes butter, and it would be 0 points. And I'd feel like, wow, I'm having Near East rice pilaf for 3 points with butter, with a little bit of whipped butter in it. And it's great. 3 points. Worth it. Quinoa is a natural, it's an ancient grain. That's what it's called. It's called an ancient grain. And 1 serving of this is 4 points, and I think that's probably a cup. I'm not sure. Regardless, I would just have probably a half a cup of this would satisfy that grain need that sometimes I like to see on the plate, that starch. And this is very good for you. It's one of those ancient grains, so it's great for you. This happens to be organic, so even better. And it has 3 grams of fiber in a serving, 12 12% iron, riboflavin, phosphorus. It's really got good stuff in it, and 6 grams of protein. So this with a little bit of fish and my big honkin' salad, I'm happy. Another thing that, besides the 1 tablespoon of the blue cheese that I put on my salad for the 1 point, sometimes I feel like crumbled feta. And crumbled feta, you can get a lot more bang for your buck. It seems to come in fat-free, low-fat, and full-fat. And this is the full-fat, and 1 ounce is 60 calories. So that works for me. In 1 ounce is 2 points. So I would be happy with a ½ ounce, and put that on my big honkin' salad with my 1 tablespoon of Bolthouse for 0 points, and my ½ tablespoon of olive oil for 2 points. I'm a happy camper. Okay, another thing that I just got this at BJ's, so I haven't had it yet. It's a new package, and this is sweet Italian style chicken sausage, and it's not necessarily organic, but a lot of the stuff is good for you, and I don't see a lot of added ingredients. Sun-dried tomatoes, chicken broth, turbinado sugar, basil, red pepper, green pepper, spices, garlic, celery powder in a pork casing. 1 link has 130 calories. I like that. And it is 3 points. So that's, if I had that with my spicy red pepper Classico dressing, sauce, and that's 1 point, and 1 link is 3 points, and I had that in a spaghetti squash, that's a 4-point meal. With my big honkin' salad, it's a 7-point meal, and I am not hungry when I'm done. Delicious. So I can't wait to try this with my spaghetti squash over the weekend. If I had a spaghetti squash with me, I'd show it to you. It's about this big. I usually get the ones that are this big. They come bigger than that. And you scoop it out, and I put it face down. I Pam, just an aluminum pan, glass pan, anything, and I Pam it. And then I put it face down, 425 for an hour. Then I fork it and knife it to see if it's, first I scoop out the seeds, and then I fork it or knife it to see if it's ready. If not, a few more minutes. And then I let it sit in the oven with the heat turned off just to make sure it's totally soft. And it's great. And it takes care of that pasta craving. And it's spaghetti squash. It is delicious. There's so many things you can do with it. I also take acorn squash, scoop out the seeds, put it on a Pam sprayed pan. Same thing. In fact, I usually do both the acorn squash and the spaghetti squash at the same time with the spray, 425 for an hour. Delicious. You can fill them with so many different things, and 0 points. And that works. This is the alternative to the pink, yellow, and blue packets of the artificial sweeteners. This is Zyla. It came from Whole Foods stores. It's expensive. It comes from 100% North American hardwood, 0 points, and it is a sweetener. And it is, so it's good for you. It has 0 points. My other go-to is the Truvia, also 0 points. So I have either one of these, 0 points. Both of them are a natural product, which I try to aim for. Every now and then I'll have a guilty pleasure. Something's not exactly that great for me. But these are the two that I turn to for my coffee, and sometimes in a Greek yogurt, just in the plain Greek yogurt, just to take that edge off of the tart and tang. But I kind of like it. It kind of has grown on me as I've gotten used to it, like the cottage cheese. I'm kind of used to it. My final little find, and I've had this in my other videos, but I wanted to do it again because it's just great. This is by Nani, and I got it at BJ's, and these are pistachio almond thins. They also have the cranberry almond thins, and I just wanted to show you the package because I didn't do that the last time. So these are 3 points. There's 3 of them in here. They are buttery. They are delicious. and one will be packed in my lunch tomorrow for sure. I eat them plain, but I think you could add that Greek yogurt cream cheese that I was talking about, that I don't have one here with me, to them for another decadent treat. But they are delicious, and they have 3 points, and this comes 16 or 15 pouches. Got them at BJ's. I think they're $5.99. I want to get the cranberry ones too, cranberry almond thins, but I like them, and they're just delicious. They're as close to a cookie as you can get, but for the 3 points, it's worth it for me to spend. So, this concludes my food finds, Weight Watcher friendly, points and portions. And if you like the video, please like me at the bottom. Also, please subscribe to me. And if you don't know how to be a subscriber, you just have to do an account just like you do with Facebook. And then you can be one of my subscribers, and you will get this automatically delivered to your email box. So thank you very much. I'm Sarah, Weight Watcher, Cape Cod woman, and I appreciate any comments that you give me. I've gotten some great feedback on the other videos. I just started doing this a couple of weeks ago. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you the next time.